My husband, Jacques, like many people, dare I say men, was never too concerned about his health. An entrepreneur at heart and a businessman by day, he had been active all his life in the Francophone community and devoted much time and energy to various causes. He was one of the instigators of the movement for a bilingual Ottawa, which led in 2017 to a provincial law recognizing the bilingual character of our nation's capital. He continued to work very hard towards this goal, even while his health was deteriorating. In early 2012, we were faced with quite a challenge when he developed serious health issues, which rendered him paraplegic, a prisoner of his body and of his hospital bed set up in our family room. His life changed drastically, while I started a new phase of mine. I became his caregiver, responsible for his care 24/7, a period which lasted 6.5 years. Home care was essential for him as well as for me. We needed personal support workers, or PSWs, who spoke French, as he would have been very unhappy otherwise. At first, we obtained these services from the private sector. We were grateful to find PSWs that spoke French. They contributed greatly to his quality of life as well as to mine. However, his condition deteriorated over time, and our financial burden increased. I turned to public home care services and discovered that the difficulty of obtaining services in French in the Ontario health system was very real. The preferred language of the patient was not always a consideration in the offer or delivery of services. I was never hesitant to request services in French, but the system of home care in Ontario is complicated, and it is not easy to get what you need. I remember when the personal support worker we were assigned for a month could only speak English, and my husband's reaction to this. I ended up having to be the go-between who had to explain to him in English everything to do with all aspects of his care. It is stressful enough to be the main caregiver without having to deal with language issues. My husband needed to be able to develop a personal relationship and to talk freely with his PSWs. Patients feel very vulnerable when they are at the mercy of a caregiver who is essentially a stranger. The difficulty of speaking in another language adds to their stress, and many important details can be lost in translation. Jacques eventually died at home, surrounded by his children, grandchildren, and his life partner of 54 years, as he wished and as I had promised him. I think we need to innovate and collaborate much better to improve the cohesion of French language, health, and social services in Ontario.